Daddy, do we have the idea of King Gray Skull and Skeletor?
Yeah.
Both. So. The one without the sword and us.
You're looking at the card backs?
And the stuff. Do we have a look at the stuff?
Which one?
All of these.
Yeah, I think so.
Those?
I think those are the same. I don't know why they have them pictured different on the card backs. So what he's pointing out here is that on the card backs, they changed the Skeletor picture. I don't know if that's supposed to be for a version 1 and a version 2. Like the initial releases don't have the burst on them like this, and then the newer ones do. So maybe, I know some people refer to it as like the fixed Skeletor. Maybe that's why they changed the pictures as well there too. I'm not sure. There's a cat on my lap. You can see the cattail right there.
Yeah.
All right, so which one of these two? We're going to do 2 King Hsss today. Who are we doing first? Which one? What do you think? The Serpentine?
Now let me do any.
Okay, yeah. Do that.
Are the bios the same?
I don't know. They look like they might be. The font size is a little different, but I think the bios are the same. We'll read them both to make sure. So we're doing a little Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo to see who we're opening up first. And we're going to go ahead and open up both of these since they're both King Hsss. I didn't invite anybody today. Is that the one you picked for first or last? Where are you running off to?
First.
That's the first one? All right.
The first bio.
So we're going to do Serpentine King Hsss first. Did you hide the other one? Am I doing this one first?
No, I hit the other one.
All right. Which one are we doing first?
Neither.
Okay. Serpentine King Hsss. All right. So let's get this bio read here. Evil disguised leader of the Snake Men. This is way bigger looking than the other one. The other one does have the transforming bit in here too, but not nearly as massive. A servant of the unnamed one, Hsss was chosen to lead an army of snakemen to the planet of Eternia to plunder its magical secrets. He ruled Eternia for 3 centuries until a rebellion formed under Devon Greyskull. Soon afterwards, the Horde invaded and Hsss was drawn into a 3-way war. All sides agreed to a temporary truce in order to construct the 3 towers, but Hsss was betrayed by Hordak and in time was banished to the void by the Elders and Zodak. For 5 millennia, he and his army waited until Evelyn and a Snakeman descendant named Cobra Khan opened the snake pit to free them. King Hsss often tricks foes by appearing heroic, but then transforms into a seething mass of serpents and leads the snakemen into battle. And devours them, depending upon. So, you want to get that guy started? Get it opened up. I'm going to skim the other bio while you're starting that. Yeah, it's the exact same bio on both these. So this is a regular King Hsss. He's more like the vintage toy. He's got the shield, the green staff, body armor look. I don't know if it comes off. I don't think it does since he's got the extra head down here. Extra snake stuff. I don't know if you can see that very well. If you poke through there, you know. That helps keep the card back stronger. You got that attached to it. All right. My cat is still hanging out on my lap. Can't see her unless I get the tail up here. That's not Orko's tail. All right. What do we got? We got the card back off.
This rubber bands.
The
plastic stuff.
All right.
The plastic too.
Okay, so he's got 2 different heads. He's got one with the tongue sticking all the way out.
Oh, and without the little green back.
And one where he has a little bit better manners.
And also, there's a green on the back.
Oh, that's like he's transforming then.
This
It's
is
still got the green on?
transforming
That's
head.
pretty cool. Let's check that out. What do we got going on here?
Look at this. These serpents bend.
They do. You can rearrange those things?
You can move. Even this little guy.
Man, that's a nice.
Even this
sculpt
little
on
guy here. This little guy here can
Look
too.
at that little guy.
And look at this big guy.
Oh yeah. That's
These
the big guy right there.
these two.
Whoa. How many
Okay.
snakes are there?
Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
8.
snakes.
All right, so I would imagine that this one, but I don't know, is more kind of like the maybe pre-Turnia Hsss with the different weapons and stuff.
You know what we can do?
But I'm not sure, so anybody can feel free to correct me on that. I'm going to actually cut this one out. I show this regularly, but they kind of intertwine some of these things to help help support them. What can he do, Sidon?
We can hold all the weapons.
He can hold all the weapons? Probably. Do you have enough arms?
Look at this.
Oh, cool. Yeah, nice. Here, 2 more weapons.
See?
Do you have enough? Yeah, they look like they can hold them pretty good. So you can squeeze these weapons in between the snake mouse. Man, it's kind of like Octavia.
But with snakes.
That was snakes, yeah. Let me slide this one in here. See if it wants to stay.
That's what I tried a bunch.
Yeah, that one's maybe not staying as well. We can get it in here. All right. So yeah, the weapons fit in the hands. We've got a shield, a sword, longer staff.
Which side was the arrowhead?
We've got this club.
Let's try the arrowhead.
And we've got, here, let's take these off. So I'm ripping his head off. Nope. His whole chest came off.
How? Ooh.
Popped right out.
Take that off.
Yeah, that keeps popping out pretty easy. Ooh, I don't know what he looks like
Like
there,
it's a little snaky.
Yeah, like a little snake thing.
Like a little snake. See?
Hey, what's up, Moises?
Like the ones that
So we're working on Serpentine King Hsss right now.
Like the ones that he's not working can be like his feet.
Here, let's swap the head though.
Can be like his little
I'm always
like his feet.
weary pulling the heads off these things.
It's his whole neck. See how big
It is, man.
his head is?
I hope that's supposed to come off. Being pretty stubborn for me right now. I think I'm going to wait. We can do this afterwards, but we'll show you the other head here, though. It's going to be a little more gentle with it. So it's definitely pretty massive here. Wonder if they did this so you can mix and match parts pretty easy with the other one. So we've got the snake legs
Look
here.
at
They got
this
pretty cool texture scales on them.
Look at
Yeah,
him.
you can kind of stand up there on his snakes.
Do you know what he can do still?
Here, do you want to start on this one while I'm doing that? This is the same bio, so I'm not going to read it again. I did skim it. It's the exact same bio. I got lazy there. It is cool they made this big old guy, though. I'm going to try this head while he's getting in there. Man, my body keeps popping out. What's up, Pablo? How are you doing today? We just got done with dinner, decided to open up a few classics. This King Hsss Serpent heads pretty stubborn. Ah, there. That was on there pretty tight.
This is what his head looks like.
Here, this is kind of tough to pop on there too. I'm not gonna push it way in.
Look at what he looks like.
Yeah, he's got it figured out to where you can just freestand him on the snakes.
Without the chest. Like a little spider.
It's a little warm down here with the cat on my lap the whole live though. She doesn't usually do that. The legs on this thing are pretty awesome though.
Here, I'll be snapping it back.
All right.
Snap it back in.
Yeah, snap it back in here. All right, you want to finish getting the other guy? So we're opening up both King Hsses because I made two. I'm just gonna put this other snake hat on.
Daddy,
There.
that one?
Thing was tough.
No. This one actually, this is jaws.
Okay, what's up with this one, bud?
Yes.
Why don't you show the camera?
It's jaws hand.
His jaw's hinged? Oh, okay, that's cool. So now this one can open up and down a little bit. Got some jaw action here. Candyman says hi, Simon.
Hi.
Focus. That jaw hinge is kind of interesting.
Stuck.
His jaw's very bendy. You trapped back there? Oh man, you are. That's pretty snug. Let me cut these bands for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, bud. All right, here you go. He's tumbling out now. It's disappointing that the bios weren't at least a little bit different on them. But it's cool they come with some different weapons.
Daddy, that popped off.
Yeah, his top half pops off. Pops off really easy on this one too. I suppose you can mix and match them pretty easy. So, yeah. So do you want to have normal legs and big old Serpentine Hsss top half?
And this.
Or, you know, if he forgot to put his human pants on for the day. There you go. He's having one of those bad dreams about going to work without his pants on.
Look at this.
A lot of the other classics kind of pop at the waist like this. It's interesting these both do. I'm sure some of them do. This just popped off really easy. All right, you want to show them the
pop
weapons?
This up. Pop this out.
Oh yeah, so we can do the
Pop
snake
this
half.
out.
Do the weapons first because he doesn't have
No,
hands.
the waist.
The waist?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The waist, because the... You know why?
Why?
This, if you take off his head, this armor actually comes off.
It looks like it does, but it doesn't, buddy. It really looks like it does. The armor looks... Armor here looks like it's, I mean, it looks like separate pieces. The way they've got this. But they've just got this on the bottom here so that it can hinge and articulate.
Look at this.
But you can pop this on.
Daddy, look at this.
Oh! Snake staff can hold the shield. Are you backing up, Cat? You're going to fall down. There's a world of difference between those two. It's really good they made this.
Can I try
Serpentine
something?
Yeah, but he doesn't have the snake hands like the other one does to be able to hold the weapons. So we were showing this earlier, but you know, this guy can hold his weapons pretty well.
All of them. All of them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do them all again, but stay focused on what you're doing. So, what's up, Byron? I think we're getting towards the end here. We got our Serpentine King Hsss opened up today. Comes with the extra head. This would actually look pretty cool, maybe on one of the...
he can hold all these heads.
Yeah, he can hold all the weapons in his arms. This might actually look pretty cool on one of the palace guards. And then we've got the regular King Hsss who comes with the smaller snake upper half. And then the more traditional vintage toy look. So we didn't have very many snakemen open. We decided to do a snakeman tonight. So I hadn't picked out King Hsss, so I figured we'd make it a double feature. All right, we're gonna pop the weapons in here one more time and then wrap it up.
You saw him.
Yep. Yeah, shield can kind of go anywhere. Well, I like the serpent one. I really like the legs on the serpent one. They just have a lot of really nice detail and they fit really well. I kind of like the look of this guy better.
This guy's cooler.
That guy is cooler. I mean, he's a giant snake with a whole bunch of snake arms and heads. Like Medusa's cousin.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is. What do you say, King Hsss? Are you any relation to the Gorgon sisters? He wouldn't answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he didn't say no.
Yeah.
So does that mean he might be? All right, there we go. We are bundled up, weaponed up. Yeah, I'd agree, Chris. All right. Oh, man's down.
It stuck for a while.
Snake's down.
Stuck
Not
for
man
a
down.
while up.
Yeah, it did. Had a little bit of resistance there.
Up there. On the camera, I
On the
mean,
camera.
how it was falling. All that was still
right.
there after it was done falling.
Do we have anything else to add today? Chris Hummel is a big fan of the Snakeman. He armies King Hsss vintage. So
This is something
Here, show
that's real smelly.
the Lord of Serpos. That's right.
This
The
is
Snakemen were really good in the 2000X cartoon.
This is
They really
real
did a good job
smelly.
tying those in. We got a Perfuma Rose the other day in a
Describe it.
mixed lot.
Describe
We haven't
how it
opened
smells.
Perfuma yet.
Smells
Smells like a rose or something, probably rose oils or something infused in it. I'm not sure. We'll save all the Perfuma secrets for another day because we haven't opened it yet. We just had this right here. So you still need to watch. If you haven't seen the 2000X cartoon, Chris, you've got to see that, man. MYP cartoon, if you're cool like Joe Amato and you call the toys 2000X, not 200X. And you call the cartoon MYP because it's the Mike Young Productions. And if you look them up on heman.org, it's called the Modern Series, which modern is always quickly replaced, right? Because there's always a new modern, just like when you save a document as final, and then you have final version 2. It's not very forward thinking. So I don't know who actually called it modern, but that's what it's called on heman.org. All right, bud, you want to say our goodbyes? You want to say anything else about the Snakeman before we sign off?
No.
Okay.
Goodbye. Whoop whoop. Enjoy the toy. Ring on the glove. Is that off my mind?
Yeah.
Whoop
So
whoop.
he said all the things. Byron, the 2000X version, we do have the King Hsss, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop.
He's pretty cool.
Whoop
We
whoop.
might have to start getting out the 2000X figures when we do classics ones.
Whoop whoop. I have
be able to
all
compare.
the Snakemen.
All of them.
2000X.
You do now because we opened Cobra Con the other day.
Whoop whoop.
All right.
Whoop whoop.
Later, guys. Have a good night.